I can't reach. I see the Sadiq Bey rookie. I see the Express Lane Prism John Morant. There we go. There we go. Steph in the shimmer. Concourse level select shimmer. That's in the top stacker. Prism right there. Ooh la la.
Yeah.
And from some 2020 Prism as well. That's a select Concourse Prism base. They can see the reflection there on this Kyrie in the middle. And then a green, white, and purple parallel Prism for Kyrie as well.
Nice. So how many cards we got tonight? Like 200?
We've got 400 over the next 2 days.
We do.
So there's 200 today, and then there's going to be another 200 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want to say, first and foremost, shout out to all the people on YouTube, all the new subscribers. We are one away from 800.
Yeah, one
like
away.
that.
It might be 800 right now.
A lot of that work is you. A lot of that editing, a lot of the uploading. I mean, we do a lot of the ripping together, but you do a lot of the minutia. So I mean, shout out to you. 800 is a milestone for us. We work really hard, right? And so I mean, like that's pretty dope. I think
JMS,
that's awesome.
gives us a shout.
What's up? Yeah, sometimes it's maybe easier to just do it from over on YouTube. So go over on YouTube. I'll show cards on both. See, we got it simulcast.
You can see everything.
They can see my phone here, eh?
Yeah.
Simulcast. You can see who I get text messages from. If any of the ladies text me anything, or the dudes. If the fellas, the dudes send me some text messages, we can get down to some grinding. So we are going to do 2020 NBA rookies. That's all this is. There is no doubles. This is parallels and numbered card. There is hits and all sorts of good shit from all the good series, from Prism, from Optic, from Illusions, from Chronicles, from Hoops, from you name it. We're going to go through it all. And we're going to take a look at a lot of sweet NBA products.
Absolutely.
200 more tomorrow. Yeah. The top stacker, again, will be awarded after we tally up. We'll say this closes, let's say, like Wednesday or Thursday. Around there. Because we are going to post the leftovers. Not everybody can be here Friday, Saturday night, sit around and look at cards. We totally understand that. But we are going to post it. We are going to have this top stacker given away to someone. Congratulations, Jamie Michael Slater won the hockey one. We gave one away. Who won the Marvel one?
That was Ramiro.
That was Ramiro. And the first one, the hockey.
That was
Cagliecco.
That was Cagliecco. Yeah.
No, not hockey. Football. Football was Cagliecco.
Yeah.
JMS was hockey.
Yes.
So shout out to everybody. We are gonna rock and roll through this 2020 NBA rookies, and what a rookie class it was.
Yes.
Everybody coming into their third season now, and I would say more than not, guys are paying off as far as what people were expecting, save for maybe a guy like James Wiseman, who I think taking number 2 ahead of LaMelo Ball. The Golden State Warriors are probably expecting a little bit more out of Wiseman than they've got so far. It hasn't really hurt their franchise, as they are the defending world champions as of right now. But Wiseman looks like a guy who went through his G League years, looks like a guy who's got a lot of talent. And when he gets the health stuff in order, once he gets on the court, is 7 feet tall and that kind of basketball acumen, going to be pretty tough to beat. So he's maybe the one guy out of this 2020 draft class, somewhat underwhelming from what people expected. But the rest of them, you name them, Edwards, Ball, Maxey, Cole Anthony, Desmond Bain, Tyrese Halliburton, the list goes on and on of guys who are just hot fire in the NBA, buddy. And the NBA this year is going to be really good. So let's take a look here.
Let's get this started. 200 glorious NBA.
Right. So I started off
2020.
with. We're not going to see a lot of the more unknown guys. So when we do see the guys that are a little more unknown, Grant Ryler here with the Hornets. Not sure if he's still with the Hornets. You can see here up in the corner, up in this corner here, we've got the number.
Uno.
You can see that there. So that's how that's going to be. There's Grant Ryler, $7 only because it's in the purple optic. Otherwise, Grant Ryler, not too much. And this again, as we see here, this includes a top loader, not a card sleeve. When you get this shipped, it's going to end up being a top loader. And also includes white paper envelope shipping. But if you're a comic book connoisseur and you purchase comics from us and have a comic book package going, then we'll take $1 off every card because you don't need the shipping added on. Still in a top loader though.
Yeah.
So there it is, Grant Ryler. That's number 1. Going through 200. I'll take care of this. Don't you worry. I'll go nice and slow. Daniel Laturo, This is in the high-level courtside, third tier for Selects rookies. That's the high-level one right there, and in the shimmer nonetheless. Card number 2, $7 from the Clippers, Daniel Otero. I'm not sure if he's still with the Clippers. Again, the guys at the start of the show are the guys not, excuse me, not really excelling in the NBA as of yet. A lot of guys playing G League, trying to figure it out. So we stuck with a lot of just the hits of those guys. Otero as well here in the rated rookie silver prism.
Man, you always gotta love the fucking
Number 3, you do, right? Rated rookie
nice.
silver prism. Number 3 for Otero.
Yeah.
Nice stuff. Gonna move on quickly. This
that?
is Tyrell Terry. And let me assure you, as we get to the end of this 200, the 200 at the end here, they're pretty strong. The last 50 or so in this sale are really strong. Again, all these posts will go up over on Instagram, over on Facebook. We've already taken the photographs, so don't you worry. And if you miss out on not a lot of this stuff, these courtside rookies, as you can see here, it says courtside, high number. That's how Select works. As far as like the courtside and stuff, rookies, and maybe a lot of the insert parallels, we don't have doubles up, but a lot of the base rookies, we do have a couple of So if you see one taken and you're like, damn, I did want that, just claim it anyways. Take the shot. You'll see what happens,
exactly.
right? So there you go. There's Tyrell Terry, who I'm not
Tyrell
sure.
Terry.
Oh, and I wanted to speak about this.
Names.
We'll give one more, and shout out to the guys who've already got one. We've got 6 of these remaining. So what this is here is this a 25 pack, a mystery pack, but I will show you who's in this one. But I've got more made over there, and you can choose to get one. And so this is a second tier from Select. You get some random rookie cards from all rookies, no doubles. And then on top of that, you get one of everybody drafted in the top 10. Anthony Edwards, there's Wiseman, Jalen Smith, who's on the move there to Indiana, and Denny Avija, who had a hell of a Euro ball summer.
Out of the Euro.
Yeah, Euro ball summer was excellent for Avija. So these are 50 apiece.
Yeah.
These are, and every one of them is guaranteed to have all 10 of the top 10 draft picks. And every mystery bet bundle, all 10 of the top 10 draft picks are different cards of each one of them. So if you grab multiple of them, you might get some of those other common cards. They might have some doubles of them, whatever. Those guys might end up even being NBAers. We're not sure. But the top 10 guys, you're not even going to get any doubles. Yeah. So you're going to get for sure 2 Anthony Edwards, 2 Jalen Smith, blah, 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 blah. You get it. Yeah, and moving along.
What's up next?
Cassius Winston, who gets 2 cards only because they're parallels. Select Shimmer in the, this is concourse level, and the prism right there. Number 5 and number 6, both $7. Number 5 and number 6, Cassius Winston, who I think is in the NBA, is bobbing around G League to NBA, but hasn't really taken foothold yet.
No, hasn't really found.
We got another guy who is bobbing around in the NBA slightly. I don't believe he's on the Hornets anymore, but still out there. We've got Vernon Carey Jr. here in a Mosaic rookie from 2020. Number 7. Again, these prices are in Canadian.
Yeah.
These include shipping, or like we said, if you're including these in a comic parcel that's already being shipped, that's going to take an entire $1 off. Vernon Carey again here. Rated rookie from Optic.
So do you like the rated rookie Optic, or do you like the Mosaic Optic? Not Mosaic Optic.
Like the
Mosaic
rookie?
Yeah. Stop.
Oh no, I like the Optic personally. Like it's such a clean. The bordering is clean. I like it better than Prism. Like this is 2 years ago. Yeah, this is 2 years ago's Prism now because we've just opened the Cade Cunningham stuff.
We did.
Yeah, it looks a little different than this, but like it's really nice. It's a super clean.
It's Prism, right? It's nice.
It's Prism. It's definitely your it's your go-to. It's what everybody would consider to be the industry standard. And I do like it. I think the aesthetic is nice, but I think nothing beats the Optic aesthetic.
Me too.
Personally, I think that is just the classiest looking card you find anywhere in the retail level. I mean, we're not talking about National Treasures or Flawless or anything like that. Vernon Carey Jr. here in concourse level for Select for the Hornets. This isn't the LaMelo Ball rookie. We're gonna get to those.
There are some of those.
There's a ton of LaMelo Ball and a ton of Anthony Edwards. That's all to come. We're only 10 in. So we're going to take a look at Devin Dotson's one card that made it in here. Chicago Bulls now on, I don't remember, but he is in the NBA still. Number 11 here, $10 in the lasers. Pew,
Look at
pew, pew, pew.
Laser squares.
Devin Dotson in the laser squares.
Let's call that the dark side.
Right?
Dark side shoots lasers like that.
Let's see. I'm just going to go and try to grab all of the same guy, right? Okay, I'm going to show this camera first. Can this camera?
Yeah, they can see. They can
right
see.
Here, there we go. So we've got Jameis Ramsey, pink camo, number 12, $7, rookie card here. That's the regular rookie from Mosaic, but in the pink camo.
Yeah.
There we go. Jameis Ramsey, this is in your premier level. As you can see, the detail is a little different from those concourse rookies we've been seeing. Now right there, $10,
boom.
number 13, and that is a shimmer parallel. Those were, I believe, they were a hanger box exclusive. That's for sure.
Those camos?
No, the shimmers.
Oh, the shimmers.
The shimmers were, the camos were. They came with a pack in the cellos, did they not? Isn't that what camos were?
Yeah.
Right. I think that's what they were. Jameis Ramsey again in that. I really, really like the way the premier level stuff looks. It's a tight logo.
I like that chevron. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. 14 there, $10. Jameis Ramsey. Jameis Ramsey, now we're going to see 3 different versions of the optic. Rated rookie, just the clean, a regular one, $7 there. That's nice. And then in the purple, obviously nice and prismed out. You get all that?
Oh, yeah, again, on all. It's shiny.
Beauty. And then right there.
Oh, yeah, gets it all.
In the lasers.
Boom.
Jameis Ramsey, kind of borderline. We're not talking about a guy who's completely not doing it. Just borderline at this point. Like he hasn't made an impact to the point where anybody's got him in the starting lineups, but he is in the NBA. He plays every day. He gets 7 minutes, 10 minutes.
Right, he's just not in the starting lineup.
He's just hasn't cracked through. But year 3 is kind of the year you're looking for guys to really push through. And I think personally, we're just getting into that year 3 right now. That first year was a weird year, if everybody remembers what else was going on in the world a couple of years ago. That first year, these guys' career was a little bit of a strange year in the bubble. So I think a lot of these guys are actually they're gonna progress. I got one guy, I think you know who it is. He's in today's stuff, who I'm super high on. Much higher than LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards, who I think is probably a true number 1 leader, take you to the championship type of guy.
Well,
I am super infatuated with a guy that's coming up a little bit later.
Only time will tell, but I think you might be right on this premonition.
We'll see injuries, the people they surround him with, if they lose belief in him. But I mean, from what I've seen, and I can't believe a team let him go already. The team that let him go is a team that's notorious for knowing that they're never going to pay guys that are that good.
Beating their head against the wall.
And so they just are like, yeah, no, it's not worth it. Robert Woodard II, this is in the Sapphire Illusions parallel. Shiny Sapphire Illusions. Robert Woodard, the second Robert Woodard out there. In the
2.0.
Right? Optic rated rookie. Robert Woodard from the Sacramento Kings. That's the team I was talking about. That's the team I was talking about that doesn't know what they're doing. That got rid of an amazing player.
Well, when you eat gravel,
I'm pretty ready to get his jersey. I think I'm on that point now where I'm not a fan of their team particularly.
Or are you just a fan of him?
I'm a fan. No, I mean not him.
No, not him, but
that. Oh my God! As far as my favorite young players in the league go, I know. Look, everybody loves Ja. Ja's super exciting. There's going to be a couple Ja rookies at the end of tomorrow's show. Just we threw a few of those in because somebody asked for them. We love Ja. We love Zion.
Yeah,
there's no question about that, right? Like we love both of those guys. There's a lot of good players. RJ Barrett is interesting to watch. We like Jordan Poole, obviously, in Golden State. There's a ton of really Patrick Williams in Chicago we're going to see in this. Saddiq Bey we've talked about. Tyrese Maxey looked great with James Harden last year when Harden got to Philly. Like everybody thought Harden was going to they thought Harden was going to smother his progress, and Maxey's points per game went up, his efficiency went up. Like those guys look great. Like there's going to be a big leap in. But this one guy stands head and shoulders, to my opinion, above even that, and we'll get to that. And we'll see if I'm right in the long run. Robert Woodard II. This is in the select premier level, right? Oh no, this is in the courtside.
Yeah.
Fancy courtside. Number 21. Yeah, and I know everybody's waiting for Victor Wembanyama next year. I showed you a few of those highlights.
You did, and my mind was blown.
What do you think about a guy that's that big and that nimble, like 7'4", 7'5",
He plays like a short guy.
fadeaway jumper and
Right.
Euro
When I say
step.
short guy, I mean like a 6'6" guy.
The guy's got a crossover. He's
on next level.
ridiculous ball dominance.
Next level. Yeah.
Udoka Izabuk from the Jazz here in the
Shimmer.
in the Shimmers. It's a shimmering.
It's shimmering.
It's shimmering, baby. Ooh. On this Friday night, where it is shimmering, more sapphire illusions parallels. The sapphire illusions. Udoka Izabuk. I feel like Bayuki. I feel like I'm Izabuk. I feel like Izabuk is probably right there.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that.
Sapphire. Here he is again in the rookie selections from Select.
That is nice.
In the blue, right? The blue Hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricane coming in. Woo! We are 1/8 of the way into this live sale. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope everybody out there is having a beautiful Friday night.
Safe Friday night.
A safe Friday night, right? The summer is winding down, but we want you to be out there. We want you to enjoy the winter. We don't want you gone before winter.
That's right.
Right? We want you to enjoy it. There's purple optic rated rookie parallel.
Beautiful.
Number 26. We're going to move on to a couple of autographs here. Three rookie autographs, still in some G League stuff. Tyshawn Alexander, who was signed, who does have his rights signed still, I believe, by the Phoenix Suns, and who in the like, if we're going to be honest with you, that Chris Paul thing is going to be over like next week. So like they're going to be rebuilding around Booker, and I don't think they're going to
have to be.
I don't think they're going to be keeping Ayton. Like they re-signed DeAndre Ayton to that max. But they only have to keep him till January, and then they can move him because there's the no trade for signing a guy to a max is only a little bit unless you put a no trade into the contract. Through the CBA, it's only like 6 months or whatever. So they're going to move him because they do not get along with him. So like you never know, Tyshawn Alexander, my man here with the signature, he might he might find himself back on a rebuilding Phoenix Suns team who was in the middle of an ownership change and who doesn't really have a track record of liking to spend money. Kareem Maine from the Magic of Orlando, who are stacked.
Yeah.
Right? Paulo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs. This is a stacked team down in Orlando that looks like in the next couple of years that they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Funny enough, I think this is our most expensive card over 2 days.
Yeah.
I don't think anything crossed over this $35 mark. Nico Mannion on card, rated rookie in the optic pink.
Not just that.
Numbered 23 out of 25. So if Nico Mannion or his mom are out there, or maybe his girlfriend, and that really tickles it, that might be something for you there, right? I know Nico's playing over in Italy right now.
He is right now.
And ripping it up, I'd imagine. The Ginger Fire, baby. Woo! Taking it down. But there you go. Did I show these guys? Numbered out of 25, 23 out of 25. Nico Mannion, that's number 29. Going at 200. But first, going back to the well of Red Bull.
Take a
Gonna take a little swig here. Brother,
wet the whistle.
I wet the whistle with the Hulkamania.
Yeah, why not?
I got another Nico Mannion covered.
Oh, do you know? 3 more Nico Mannions. No, you're not telling me that.
3 more.
What? Okay, let's see.
Sweet parallels.
Come on.
We're not even into the everyday NBAers yet. There we go. We got the purple. Rated optic purple. $5 for Nico.
Send that over to his fans.
That's $5 Canadian, shipped anywhere in Canada in a top loader. Right?
Oh, yeah.
White paper envelope shipping. If you want better shipping than that, let us know about it. Mosaic in the white and in the green. Neither of them the debut, unfortunately, but still beautiful. Look at how the white glistens off Nico's lack of a tan.
Yeah, that's
right. But I bet you in Italy now that he's out in the Mediterranean playing ball, I bet you
You
Nico
think he
got
has a
himself some
tan?
color. Probably.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Probably. We
He might be on
are
the boats.
we are moving into some Canadian flavor, not so much Canadian origin, but
The
Canadian drafted.
Raptors.
Milwaukee Flynn in the shimmer, Concourse
Yeah.
shimmer, Milwaukee
My
Flynn.
guy.
Still with the Raptors.
Yeah.
Still with the Raptors in the G League. Milwaukee's he's fighting his way through. Illusion
Milwaukee.
Sapphire.
You're funny.
He's fighting his way through.
He is. Look at
He
him.
might make it.
Looks like a tank,
The,
kind of.
the Raptors are a pretty
Skinny
stacked
tank.
team, but they've got a lot of contracts coming up in the next couple of years. Gary Trent Jr. There looks like the guys don't necessarily OG Anunoby. I'm not sure everybody's going to want to stay in Toronto. Like Toronto's not really the market. When guys get popular for some reason, they have a habit of wanting to take off. Milwaukee might find himself getting a little more playing time than we're all expecting. Here he is in the Illusions Instant Impact rookie subset.
Boom.
In the red, it's again a nice color
like those.
match there, right? With
Yeah.
the Raptors.
Absolutely.
Milwaukee Flynn. That's what we like to see. All right, we are almost into our NBA everydayers.
Woo.
Moses Brown. This is our single Moses Brown, who is playing in the NBA every day, but is not a guy picking up a ton of minutes. Picks
But he's
up
still
a few.
playing.
He's playing every day.
Still playing.
He's doing better than we are. We ain't playing every day.
Well,
I'm playing
I
myself.
play in the driveway.
Right, yeah, my kid is playing basketball right now at practice. Number 38, Reggie Perry.
Yeah.
Reggie Perry and the Sapphire Illusions right there.
I love that name, Reggie, man.
Reggie Perry again. $3 Reggie Perry in the Mosaic. Not the debut, but still the rookie card. My man Reggie Perry wearing that clean Brooklyn Nets jersey.
Nice.
Looking real good.
Fresh.
Paul Reed, if that is your real name. Now we're starting to find ourselves into some guys that are on the court almost every day for the Philadelphia 76ers, a team who I have going to the championships this year. The Philadelphia 76ers, I think Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, I think all these guys, they're going to finally...
stacked.
They are stacked there, man. James Harden, obviously, needless to say, a lot of talent there.
names over
Paul
there.
Reed going to be a part of that.
Gotta
Let's
get that
see.
Reed.
That's 40. That's 40.
It's 40, getting done. Getting
Let's
it done.
see what we've got here. Another stack, and I can move some of these over. I'm not so
There you go.
cramped.
No.
Do you want to maybe move that stack to the other end of
Absolutely,
the
I can
table?
do
So I'm not. That would be dope, my friend. Caleb Martin, premier there, number 41 from Select. Caleb Martin with the Hornets. A lot of Hornets rookies from this 2021 class. One main Hornet that I know everybody's looking out for. Mason Jones here. This is a Donruss rated rookie. We didn't have too much of that year. We ripped a lot more of the pricier high-end product, as you can see here, with the mosaic pink camo of Mason Jones. But also what I do think is a very clean-looking Donruss rated rookie card. Those are
Very
really
nice.
clean, right?
Very nice.
It's a super clean card, so I mean you can't go wrong with it. Facundo Campazzo,
What a name.
who he has a rookie in the NBA, but our friend Facundo here is like 27,
Facundo.
28, something like that. He's an older dude, been playing over there in Europe for a long time, really highly touted. Over here with Denver, been here a couple of seasons. Nothing going too crazy just yet. But of course, they've had some injuries. Jamal Murray hasn't
Yep.
been in there. Obviously, the Joker has been doing just fine, winning back-to-back MVPs. But, I mean, it probably doesn't help Facundo when he's expected to carry a bigger load, obviously, with Jamal Murray not in there.
Must make him sad.
Right, and that's probably not what he's really capable of. There's a reason he probably spent a majority of his youth over in Europe developing, because he probably wasn't on that type of level yet. So Denver, if they can stay healthy, Facundo might have himself a decent third season, 7th or 8th real.
Looks like a
professional
stud.
season. He is a stud.
Facundo.
Last one of him, Illusions, Sapphire, Mile High City. Facundo, number 48 there. Moving along now, we're seeing everyday NBA players.
Yeah.
Isaac Okoro on a Cavs team that is going to be amazing, and Isaac is one of the starters. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley. It is stacked there,
It's
but
nice.
like
Yeah.
they have made some serious moves. They've got obviously got Darius Garland. That Isaac Okoro is going to be an everyday guy. He was an everyday guy last year. There's the Mosaic rookie.
He's probably going to be an everyday guy for the foreseeable future.
Get your everyday guy. Oh, yeah. Drafted really high. He's in that top 10. When we're talking about those mystery bundles, he is definitely in that top 10. So he's going to be in every one of those. You get a different one in every one. Here he is in the select.
That's
Shimmer.
so nice.
So nice, right?
That select product was very nice.
Okoro's
It was an experience.
Right.
You soaked it all in.
Select was really nice. Actually, the NBA product is always good. Our real issue always comes in with Panini's quality control.
Yeah.
It's never a matter of the actual
chipping, scratching.
It's never a matter of the basketball stuff being bad. Here we go. Isaac Okoro in the pink Mosaic for the Cavs.
Yeah, the cotton candy.
The cotton, the delicious cotton. You can almost taste it through the screen.
Pepto-Bismol.
Isaac Okoro here in the green. That's the NBA debut. A little harder to get. The debut one. Full stride, my man.
Yeah, get it.
Number 54. Isaac Okoro in the green for the Cavs. Mosaic. We've got a rookie reflections. You know, guys are expected to do a lot better when they start getting comparisons. Jaylen Brown with the team that lost the championship last season to the Golden State Warriors. But a couple of young guys, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, making it there. And for Isaac Okoro to get that type of comparison, I think if anybody knows anything about basketball, Jaylen Brown is an all-around guy who can do just about everything on the court. Nice catch.
Yeah,
nice catch.
That was quick down.
Karate chop.
Boom, boom.
Just a slight
got it.
karate to make sure you're paying attention.
Right? No, that's good. You got to keep me on my toes. Right? Always like this. Boom.
Jaylen Brown would have made that correction too. So you're doing a hell of a good job.
Maybe I should have been a football player.
Right, you should have been. Isaac Okoro here. Sapphire, Illusions rookie card, NBA debut, Mosaic base.
Boom.
In the base.
In the base.
Right in your base. In your face.
I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I like that Illusions product.
You like the sapphire ones? Because we've seen a lot of sapphires tonight.
Yes.
We will see a lot of the base and the sapphires as we go along, as we get into these players that do play every day.
Ooh.
Isaac Okoro here. Here's another one of the pricey ones. That is a nice hit there.
The flux is pretty nice too.
Everyday NBAer, this is probably the rookie card you'd want to lean into if you were going for, at least from an Okoro standpoint, from us, would be your courtside in the shimmer rookie card. Number 60 here. $25 for Mr. Okoro, who is going to be there for what I imagine is going to be a Cleveland Cavaliers playoff run after a very, very quick rebuild.
They got to rebuild.
The rebuild was over. I mean, it's just a quick one. It looked like after LeBron left to LA that this was going to be something that took years and years for them to be able to put back together, if they put it back together at all. Obviously, with Sexton getting hurt last year, it gave Darius Garland a chance to get some minutes that he otherwise probably wouldn't have gotten, get some ball handling in, and really show that he could spread things around.
Well, getting that ball handling is very
I mean, he's been handling balls as
for a rookie like him. Yeah.
Well, no, Garland's not a rookie. Isaac Okoro's.
Oh no, I was talking about the guy you're showing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rookie. He's in his third season now because these are 2020 rookies. But yeah, he is definitely in need of getting more court time, getting a little more trust from his teammates, and having a team that goes on a bit of a run, because there's nothing that puts confidence in the sails or the wind at the back of a younger player than being on a team that relies on him in clutch situations and that team performs well. And I think we are going to see that with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're all very young. In years to come, man, it is going to happen. And I think Isaac Okoro is going to be a big part of that. Cassius Stanley in the premier level. Cassius, not Clay, but Stanley.
Yeah.
Premier level.
Nice aesthetic to those cards.
Cassius as well here in the Prism. Indiana Pacer, Cassius Stanley.
Yeah.
Right on. We've got Elijah Hughes in the Premier as well, in the Optic. Premier and the Optic right there, Elijah Hughes for the Jazz, a team that is definitely in a rebuild mode. Moved out of absolutely everybody. Gobert gone. Bought back a ton of draft picks.
You're fired.
Obviously, the guy whose name completely escapes me, and because Anthony doesn't know, I can't think of. They got traded to Cleveland, who I've been trying to say for the last 5 minutes, but can't think of, and is a superstar. So I can't think of it right now because I've drawn a blank, and we all know he's phenomenal, and he's going to light up the court with Darius Garland in Cleveland. But because of that, the Jazz definitely fire sale. Absolute fire sale, and I am wondering if I don't have maybe a bit of CTE or something, because normally my brain works a little better than this.
Right, you're just on point with it.
Right, I normally remember people's names. It's because we're in the middle of a show.
That's true.
Right, and I'm sitting here trying to rack my brain and think like what homeboy's name is. And I'm not waiting for you to figure it out. You're just here for your looks, darling.
I am.
Number 71, Saben Lee. I think Saben Lee has moved on from the Detroit Pistons. I want to say Saben Lee might be in Indiana. He might be in Indiana. He's moved on somewhere. I don't believe he's with the Pistons anymore. That sapphire one there you're talking about.
Yeah.
Where it's got the blue reflection in the lettering and up there and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different than the base one. I like the illusions period. Like
I like this flex too.
The flux, yeah.
Flux.
All the strange squares. The only thing I really didn't like about it, especially when it came to some of the rookies and like when we were opening it originally, was that it doesn't have the correct colors for the jerseys. Because it's obviously like the weird photo, right? It's an aesthetic type of a style.
Like a Game Boy kind of a style.
Right, and it's cool. It's really cool. But when you pull like a ball or something, you're like, oh, that jersey's like a weird red. It's not even like a Hornets.
It does not fit together.
It's a little strange to the eye, right? Jay Sean Tate, Houston Rockets, another team in a major rebuild.
That's just in the base, not the emblem.
That is just in the base. These guys are obviously looking for Victor Wembanyama.
Like, look, he's lost?
No, they're looking to get him potentially first overall if they win the draft lottery because the Houston Rockets are probably going to be one of the worst teams in the league. Them, the Utah Jazz. It's going to be a race to the bottom as teams try not to look like they're tanking, but absolutely tank for Victor Wembanyama because he looks like an all-generational type of player, a prospect that, from all intents and purposes, is as good, if not better, than LeBron James. I've actually listened to people, and again, LeBron James is a 38-year-old man with a ton of career and longevity, but I've heard people compare LeBron's 2003, and they said if these two were coming out in the same draft class now, that LeBron James would be going second. Now, that's very easy to say when you don't actually have to back that up with anything, and we don't go actually back to 2003 and put the two side by side, because if we all remember, LeBron was a phenomenal competitor. There was not really too much to consider about if LeBron was a number one overall guy. It was to consider if LeBron was already maybe the NBA's best guy when he came right out of high school. And Victor Wembanyama seems like he's in that same circumstance. I know there's a lot of teams out there would love to get him. I personally hope that the NBA season doesn't see some teams drag their heels and purposely tank from mid-season on to try to get that slight better odds in the draft lottery to get Wembanyama. I would understand, but as a fan of the sport, I really don't want to see it. I do want to see a lot of these young players that are on teams like the Rockets, that are on teams like the Jazz, like the Pacers. I want to see them get out there, have a chance to play. I want to see what they're made of.
Right, have a good career.
Right, we don't want to see just bench old men or anything like that. Number 79 here, Jay Sean Tate.
Right, just hold on to the nostalgia factor or something.
Right, we don't need to see old dudes that you're just paying to come in. Like, let the good young guys get out there, give them minutes, let them play a little reckless.
Just let sleeping dogs lie, right? Just let them out to pasture and let them go.
Well, right. All right, what number are we on? 80?
Yeah.
81. We are on number 81. Rock and roll. So this is what I'm talking about. Now, if you came for the hits, this is my guy here. This is my guy, Indiana Pacer, now formerly a Sacramento King. How the Sacramento Kings sleep at night, justifying moving out Tyrese Halliburton. I will never know, but be sure that I, Cody, the man who's hosting this show, I am holding some of these cards as well. Looks like he's holding a second set of balls there in the shorts, my man
Hey.
Tyrese. I'm holding a lot of Tyrese Halliburton in my personal prospecting. I think Tyrese is going to be maybe, possibly, most likely. If I was a gambling man, and I am when it comes to prospecting on cards, I would say Tyrese Halliburton going to be at
Is the
least
guy.
equal to an Anthony Edwards, if not just straight up a superstar on his own. He does too much stuff right, is too unselfish, far too much skill too early. He has all the tools already. You don't see him needing to. There's nothing notable that needs to be improved on. It's just a matter of him refining everything that he has, and he's already someone who seems to have a real lack of an ego. He plays his game well. He's an all-rounder. He dishes the ball. I mean, assists is one of his best things. So he's like a setup man who's going to make other guys a compliment to everybody else.
Who do you think will play well with him, or who he would play well with?
I mean, right now in Indiana, it's a bit of a mishmash. Like they've just brought in a lot of guys from trades. They've moved dudes out and brought in picks, and they've tried to take on some contracts and stuff that other teams maybe were trying to unload. So I don't think that right now he necessarily has all the tools around him to succeed that they might want him to have a year from now or 18 months from now. But I do know that they have re-signed him, and they expect him to be the leader of that team. So they're going to put him out there in all the right positions, and they're going to let him find some chemistry with some guys. And if he finds the right chemistry, I think with guys that are on the team now, I think if the Pacers were smart, what they're going to do is they're going to find a way to keep those players in Indiana to surround them with Tyrese Halliburton. And if not, they're going to let some of these draft picks play out. And they will probably be a team that in the next, like I said, 18 months will end up making a big move, like a large move on the market, trading a bunch of picks, a bunch of assets to try to bring in one big extra heavy hitter to add Tyrese a number one scorer. Because Tyrese, I don't think, is ever going to be your number one scoring threat guy. He's going to do so much else. He's going to captain the team out there. He's going to command the speed of the game. He's going to make sure the ball is distributed adequately. He's going to bring the ball up court. He's great defensively. He's got perfect vision. But because of that, you give him some just absolute monster who can go into the paint and just
destroy.
Right. Or a shooter that can get open and just flood the hoop. I mean, Tyrese is going to take so much attention because if you don't give him the double coverage, one-on-one, he can still beat your guy and score. Like, he just doesn't need to be your A1 scorer. He's that talented. He could be all sorts of A1 everything else for you. I think he's going to be excellent. Number 88 here in the XR.
Whew.
In the XR right there.
We got a few Halliburtons here tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah. I think I got Halliburton right up to the end of this one, my man. Number 89. Tyrese Halliburton, $5. Tyrese Halliburton here again. Select concourse number 90. Right? I mean, if you're going to get in on the right. That's some ground floor stuff.
I like the purple background they use.
We've got Maxey coming up. Tyrese Maxey coming up here. Number 91, Tyrese Maxey. Instant impact. For the 76ers, Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey, instant impact, making an impact. He definitely, as we were talking about that earlier with James Harden.
Rookie reflection.
Obvious Joel Embiid, runner-up to the MVP. Nikola Jokic, 2 years in a row running. The Philadelphia 76ers look like they have a lot of potential in front of them. Tyrese Maxey here in the mosaic base. Not the debut. Number 93 right there. Number 94, Tyrese Maxey. In the illusions, that is nice. The illusions is always nice because every angle you hit it from.
Is that the emerald?
No, it's not. No,
that just looks like.
I'm not sure we actually have an emerald of Tyrese Maxey. It was tough to get an optic, just a rated rookie. I don't think we hit too many of those, to be honest with you. Number 95 here, Maxey in the premier second level, second hardest to get, or the mid-range. You see it says premier level there, right under 174. Concourse is your low-level stuff. Courtside for NBA. This is your Concourse. You'll see it right there. Concourse right below number 81. Concourse Tyrese Maxey. Now, again, all of these could also be prismed on top of that. Tyrese Maxey in the rated rookie from Optic. That is a really nice card.
That is nice.
Nice shot. Beautiful, clean
I like
jersey.
the colors that
Maxey looks like he's going to be a stud out there. The Prism. Tyrese Maxey in the Prism. Number 98. Philadelphia 76ers. And finally, number 99 and 100. Tyrese Maxey from our Chronicles here. I don't know what this is. This is this supposed to be their version of Prestige?
What does it look like?
This one here with the P? Or is it just like a Panini set? I'm not entirely sure. This one here is the playbook stuff. So I know what that is, but like, I'm not entirely sure. I know they don't make Prestige in basketball, so quite possible. Tyrese Maxey, number 99 and 100. That was the first 100, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you guys for joining us. That was a great time, my man. I had a great
fun.
Thank you. That was fun. We will be back tomorrow. We've got tons more NBA rookies. All these posts going up. Instagram, Facebook, and the like. You guys have yourselves an outstanding Friday night. Remember, stay safe, play safe, and always wear a condom.